Welcome back, everybody. This is Herbie with my Nomadic Dream. I'm just at my campsite waiting on Matt and Nicole, and we're going to be going to find some dinosaur tracks and bones today here in Moab. Yeah, it should be a good day, and that's blessing the bus. Oh, there's Matt hiding like a creep. See him? Right there. So we're coming to our first dino tracks. But here's an information board that I'll flip you guys around and show you. So it looks like there's multiple here. There's a Copper Ridge Sauropod tracks and then the Dinosaur Stomping Ground hiking trail that way. There's two different ones here and we'll be checking both of them out. Left or right. I've made it to our first trail. It should be a pretty short one, but here's the sign right there if you guys want to check it out and read it. But those are the footprints that we'll be finding. Yep. You guys excited?
Very pumped. Very pumped.
Oh, you guys, someone's dancing. So we're gonna start on this trail once I figure out where I'm going. Boom. Let's go find some dinosaur tracks. Gotta sign in. Let's put my Nomadic 420, I think. USA 3. Good. Now they know if they need to come find us. Just climbing up this hill. Another hike. But this little walk up this hill is gonna definitely pay off. Oh. This one should have a lot more than the ones that we found the other day. We are really close. It's just right up there. So we're gonna continue on and check it out. So we came across the sign. You guys can read it. But there's those giant footsteps. Look at that. It's awesome. Oh, here's another sign. So this is where we just were there. And then these ones are over here. The limping theropod. Tracks are all right here. There's one. Matt found one, a big one. Check that out. Definitely a size 20. That's awesome. Then there's one here. Crazy. What you guys think?
It's unbelievable. Awesome. Yeah.
These ones over here are crazy. Those big ones?
Yeah.
This is just unbelievable.
Look at this stuff.
Just boom. There's one.
There's another one.
There's another. Just boom, 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 boom. There's one right there. Oh. Oh, here's some more. Those same ones. Right there. These are the size of potholes. Crazy. Look, I can stand completely inside of this one. We're gonna continue up here to see if there's any more. These is all part of the same rock formations. So we did not find any more walking up further on this trail. I'm gonna bring you guys back to these tracks and get an overlook for you guys. But just imagine, I might be stepping where a dinosaur peed. Oh, let's check out this one more time. Look at that. Golly, and it goes off in that distance. All right, so we are leaving this one. We're gonna go to the other one that we saw further up on the road. And yeah, hopefully we can find some more. There should be one or a couple that actually has dinosaur bones still on the ground, infused in rocks. But gotta make it down here. Not trying to be a dinosaur. And Nicole, Dino Nicole. Let's see if she makes it or if she's gonna be a fossil. She survived. Go. Growl like a dinosaur. No. Yeah. Here's this side of the sign. All right, so we're gonna be leaving here and going back up that way for the big stomping grounds. So this little trail is a lot more established. So Nicole shouldn't be tripping on anything this time. But it's like this pea gravel type stuff. Super easy to walk on. Gotta pass through this cattle guard gate. All right, so not a far walk. And then you get to the prehistoric green rock. There's theropod tracks right down there. See, there's a couple more too. Here's another shot. Some more. Look at that big one. And that one. There's just a lot of different tracks here. So you can see the boardwalk and all of the tracks. Wow. Look at all the tracks. Look at that big one right there. Look at that sucker. So this is the period. That's crazy. Here's one of those spiked ones, the sauropods. Those are its tracks right there. Oh, let's check out these ones. Some orthopod tracks. Look at that one. Here's another shot of these smaller ones. That's pretty awesome. All right, here's the crocodile tracks right up here. Yeah, so all of this is pretty darn cool. But there's the alligator tail track right there. I'll flip you guys around and show you. So here's the information sign. The crocodile slide. You can literally see the outline of the crocodile where it was. It's pretty amazing. But I did find some tracks over here that are not part of the actual trail system. But I'll try to zoom in on it and show you because they're kind of big. But they're right there. See them? Pretty well defined. But we're gonna get back to the truck and go to the next spot. We are at the last one, and this one supposedly has dinosaur bones. So the trail simply just goes around and it loops back up here. But we're gonna see some fossilized bones. But we're gonna head down this trail, comes around, and then up this way. So we can see some fossilized dinosaur bones. And then this is gonna conclude today's video, so stay tuned to see all the good stuff. Oh, so exciting. You just gotta cross this little stream. I'm gonna do it while I film because content. One foot there, one foot there. And let's see Nicole do it. She made it. Matt's a roofer, so.
Oh, I'm sorry behind me.
It's a big old lizard. So, sauropod bones. We should see the vertebrae somewhere. We got a bone sticking out right here. That's a freaking dinosaur bone. Dude. Check that out. It's right there.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Catching dinosaurs now.
But we're gonna make our way up to this next sign to see what else there is to see. There's some right there. Those are huge. Right there. Holy cow. Those are leg bones of a plant eater. They grew to be about 60 feet long. Man. This is absolutely fascinating. I'm actually seeing dinosaur bones in the wild. And this one has two vertebrae, which are right here. There's a vertebrae. And I don't see the other one. But yeah, that's awesome. Literally just blown away with this. This is so fascinating. Here's foot bones right here. What's this one? Here's a couple. They literally look like rock. Oh, here's some. Here's a bone. This is a bone. That's another bone. Wow. Oh, check out this sucker. That's huge. What do you think of this?
Dude, this is incredible. In the flesh, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, minus the flesh.
Whoa, yeah.
We are just having the time of our lives right now. This is just amazing. And there's this big one right here, guys.
No
Huge.
way.
Look at that one.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's huge, dude.
Ginormous, man.
Look at that.
But we're going to continue on and see what we can see because this is just fascinating. So the wash was here way back then too. Let's go down here. See what there is to see down here. You see the different rock formations there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Different periods of times. All right, let's see what this one is. Geology. Directly in front of you is a good example of the greenest mudstone of the brushy basin. Remember, you guys can pause it and read it. But basically, this was all brushy basin here. This was like sand again, sand again, sand and again, and even more sand. So over time, everything just gets erased and brought back to distance for us to find. And it looks like this is another dinosaur pod. So this is a sauropod tailbone right here. It goes all the way underneath there. Man. Sauropod ribs, arms, and legs. Look at that. It's all the way across there. It's a rib or a shoulder blade. To the left or, man. Ooh, there's some right there too. So here's another bone. And that's the bone. Holy crap. Look at their faces.
I don't even know what to say.
I'll growl like a dinosaur. No, do the one you did earlier. Weirdos. This is a pack rat nest right there. But looks like we got one more sign, so we're gonna go check that out. Hopefully it's something cool. Sandstone layering. Here's some fossilized wood. Right in there. That's where a tree fell. That's pretty awesome. Man, yeah, you can even see the growth springs. Did you guys see the fossilized log?
Dude, that's one of the coolest things yet.
Seriously, you could
More
see,
than the
like,
dinosaur
age
bones?
rings.
No, but obviously that's cool to see though. 'Cause that's
No,
real
the
history
dinosaur
too,
bones
though,
are
you
the
know what I mean?
best.
Yeah, it was
It's
pretty
so,
cool.
It's so intriguing, dude.
But
Fascinating.
that, you can still see all the age of it and everything.
Yep. That's so
it go
awesome
further
view. But with that, every good video has to come to an end. So if you haven't done this yet and you're coming to Moab, check out these areas. Well worth it. They're awesome. But until then, find yourself some hardwood and a fossilized bone. And later, guys. Bye.